Hey, what's good with y'all, man? We up in here. I want to share with you guys today the most impressive scam I have ever laid my eyes on. For many of you that may have not watched my channel, because no one watches but my cat, my mother. But I used to work in banking. I do mortgages now. I used to handle like people's checking and savings accounts, handling lots of disputes. What a nightmare. Lots of people yelling at me with giant bulging veins in their forehead, screaming and spitting through the phone. I was a dude that you talked to, that you talking reckless to. What a beautiful job, right? And I've seen many different types of scams. I've seen, fraudulent activity through checks, through Zelle, Cash Apps, Venmo, wire transfers. I've seen all kinds of crazy crap. The most impressive by far was this scam right here, right? So this was the scam, right? So I am a business owner, a fraudulent business owner. I contact you, for a service. This could be cleaning. It could be for music. Normally they get the influencers the best. They hit the influencers the hardest, the rappers, the singers, the artists, the people that they get no purchases of their art or of their service or whatever. They never pick legitimate businesses. It's always like, somebody that's like selling charms on Instagram, or, somebody that's trying to get something started that doesn't really have any traction yet. They pick on those type of people because they have no attorneys, they have no business information, no licenses, they're just bare bones, if that, if that's what you want to call it. So they pull up to you like, hey, Bob, you write music. We want to pay for your music services, And the craziest one was this dude was a rapper and they approached him. He was like, yeah, man. He approached me saying he wanted a song for his daughter. So the dude made his daughter a song for $1,000, right? So he pays him, he pays him with a check. The check turned out to be fraudulent. He overpays him, he was only supposed to get like $300. So he's only supposed to get $300 and the guy gives him a $1,000 check, comes in the mail. Dude messages him back on Instagram. It's like, yo, you overpaid me by like $700, my guy. What are we doing? So the dude's like, oh man, I'm so sorry about that. Why about this? I'll give you an extra $100, for the inconvenience. I just need you to cash this check with your account, with your information. Just cash this check for me. And then you could Zelle me, the extra $600 because I'm giving you the extra 100 on the house, because you made such a good song, the best song I ever heard, honestly. Shocked that you don't have an award. So the dude goes ahead, cashes the check, which is fraudulent, right? And then he Zelles back the remaining $600. So now dude's on the hook for an $1,000 check, right? So what he goes ahead and does is he spends the check. And so the check bounces. They take the $1,000 out of his bank account because the check that he cashed wasn't real. So now whatever balance he had prior, take away $1,000. And he's also out the check that he's also out the money that he sent out to the guy because he sent him $600. So now you're out of a $600 Zelle. And then on top of that, you're down $1,000. So $1,000 turned into you being down 1,000 turned into 600 real fast because the money that was deposited is now gone, and you sent out an extra $600 to him. And it's really effective because they get multiple people with these, and they also have people's information, specifically login information. So what they'll do is they'll go ahead and they'll just keep zelling the stolen money to other people's accounts, and eventually, they get someone that'll take a purchase. It'll be like a large purchase. It'll be like a dog normally, something small, So eventually they go ahead and get a purchase. They Zelle with the fraudulent money, which Zelle or Cash App eventually pulls, because the money turns out to be fraudulent, and they're just, transferring over the money. Eventually, once it gets to the end account, to the final account, they then send it out to an external person who has nothing to do with the fraudulent operation. So they'll buy a dog, they'll buy like a TV, they'll buy something tangible that they can resell. And then so, you got thousands of dollars worth of stolen transactions in exchange for an item, which you then sell for normally cash for the low. And it's super effective because everyone involved that did all the dirty work, they're all the victims. You know, and it's extremely hard to trace once they, flip that TV, once they flip a couch, who knows, might buy art or some car or something stupid. But this is happening a lot. And you know what? I can't even lie. It's pretty clever. I'm glad I don't work in the trenches no more. That's what I call the working in customer service for checking and savings accounts, is the trenches, because people will fight you, man. You'll be on the phone for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, arguing with somebody over a non-sufficient funds fee because they decided to spend extra $4. They had to have that extra $4 Taco Bell. Now they get paid extra $35 in non-sufficient funds fees. But yeah, man, that's the most impressive, clever fraudulent scheme I've ever seen in my life. It's pretty effective because everybody involved are just victims. And then they're like, do you have any information? Oh, he said his name was Bob. And then you call the phone number. Of course, it's not his real number. Emails fake. Everything fake. I was like, my goodness. I was like, this dude's pretty smart. A lot of people are idiots. They'll be doing fraudulent activity with their real, their real identity, with their real names and everything. And I can't lie, man. The mofos be getting away with that stuff left and right. And insurance covers some people, but a lot of times the customer, the original person, like the rapper dude, he was out the money. He was baffled. And I'm like, you were shocked? I was like, bro, you have like 400 followers on Instagram. You think somebody gonna pay you a band to write a birthday song? You tripping. You should have known better. Almost deserved to lose that money. Okay, no, he doesn't. No one deserves to get schemed, but he got his head rocked and his stuff was overdraft, and he's like, bro, I got paid rent and stuff. I don't know what to do. And I just was like, hey man, better do something. I don't know. Better take a trip to Mexico. But let me know what you guys think about this video, man. It's a crazy world we live in. People take advantage of others, Inflation's going up, jobs going down and such. It's getting tough. Stay on alert. Keep your head on the swivel. I'll catch y'all later. I'm out. Peace.